I know you're probably tired of me, and you're already asking, what is it this time? Well, I guess the title should have told you, but I'm gonna say it one more time. Your choice in chips can either fuel or inflame your body. What are we waiting for? Let's dive in. Welcome to my channel, where I critique processed food items and brands, and recommend replacement brands that are healthier alternatives. Now, if you're a returning subscriber, then you already know how it goes. But if you're coming across my channel for the first time, you can become a returning subscriber by smashing that like button and subscribe button. If you're done that, let's get into the video. Let's talk about Lay's. The brand was founded in 1932 by a guy named Herman Lay. He started selling chips out of the trunk of his car in Nashville, Tennessee, with no factories and no major distribution, just him and a whole lot of chips. People loved the simple, airy taste, and Herman Lay's business quickly grew, eventually becoming one of the first snack companies in the United States to get national recognition. By the time the 1960s rolled around, Lay's was a household name known for its light, airy crunch and addictive salty flavor. Today, Lay's has presence in around 200 countries and it's known for releasing countless flavors. But just like most snacks and beverage companies in the US, Lay's has started compromising on its quality. Most people need to realize that the potatoes in Lay's chips aren't exactly like those you find at a farmer's market. Lay's uses genetically modified or GMO potatoes in most of their chips because these potatoes are modified to resist pests and improve shelf life, making production easier and cheaper. However, the problem is that GMOs have raised health and environmental concerns for years. Some studies suggest they can contribute to the inflammation and other long term health issues. And while the science is still mixed, many people are choosing to avoid GMOs to be safe. Also, the oils used in Lay's chips are another big problem. Lay's chips are typically fried in refined oils like corn, soybean, or sunflower. These ultra processed oils undergo heavy refining process before reaching the chip fryer. In refining, the oils are heated and treated with chemicals, which strip them of any nutrients and leave behind trans fats and oxidized compounds, both of which are bad news for our health. These fats can contribute to inflammation, raise cholesterol, and even impact heart health if eaten regularly. So while Lay's chips might taste amazing, the ingredients don't favor your body. Next up, Hers Kettle Cooked Chips. If you're familiar with this channel, then you should know that I don't just tell you why you should stop eating something, I also recommend better options for you. On today's better option list, we're starting with Hers Kettle Cooked Chips. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Kettle cooked. That has to mean healthier, right? And trust me, you're not alone. The phrase kettle cooked gives off this wholesome vibe. Like maybe they're made in small batches or somehow more natural. Here's what kettle cooked actually means. It's a cooking method where the chips are batch fried, giving them a thicker, crunchier taste. The potatoes are cooked in a big kettle or vat, which is why they're called kettle cooked. It's definitely a different texture, and they're known for being more rugged and crunchy than regular chips, which a lot of people love. But here's the thing, the process doesn't actually make the chips any healthier. The ingredients and oils used in Hers kettle cooked chips also contain genetically modified ingredients. So, like with Lay's, we're getting that same genetically modified base, which is a red flag if you're trying to avoid GMOs. And then there's the oil. Hers kettle cooked chips are fried in highly refined oils. We're talking about oils like canola, sunflower, or soybean that are processed to the max, going through a refining process that strips away any natural goodness. What's left is empty fat, oils that may add flavor and texture, but are known to be inflammatory and not great for your heart health. These refined oils aren't much different from what you'd find in Lay's, so while the texture might be a win, the nutrition profile isn't. So the bottom line, Hers kettle cooked chips might have a satisfying crunch, but the kettle cooked label is mostly just a marketing angle. Alright, next up on our list is Ugly's chips. The whole point of Ugly's is that they're made from potatoes that might not look perfect enough for the regular grocery store, but still taste great. Honestly, it's a pretty cool idea because it helps cut down on our food waste. So what's actually in these chips? Ugly's have one major advantage over the other brands. They're certified non-GMO ingredients. This means the potatoes in Ugly's chips aren't genetically modified, so you can consider Ugly's if you're trying to avoid GMOs. But Ugly's still uses highly refined oils like canola or sunflower for frying. Even though they might taste good and have that crispy crunch that we all love, these oils are known to be highly inflammatory when eaten regularly. They've been heated and treated so much the healthy fats are long gone when they enter the bag. So while Uglies does offer some improvements, like reducing food waste and sticking to non-GMO potatoes, they use refined oils. It's still a drawback if we're aiming for the healthiest option. Alright, let's move on to Kettle Brand air finished chips. First off, they're non-GMO, so while there are no genetically modified ingredients here, which is a win if we're trying to snack a little smarter. But what makes these unique is the cooking process. Kettle Brand doesn't just stick to the typical frying method. Instead, they use a combo approach. They're kettle cooked first, giving them that thick, satisfying crunch, and then air baked. So what does air frying do for you? Kettle Brand claims this step reduces fat content by 30% compared to their fully kettle cooked chips. This is a pretty nice bonus if you want to cut down on fat without losing that crunch flavor. Kettle Brand still uses refined oils for frying despite the lower fat content. Even with the fancy air frying process, the oils used are heavily processed, which, as we've talked about, can lead to inflammation and other health concerns if eaten too often. So, do I recommend it? Not really. But if you're looking for these, it's the best to enjoy them in moderation. Finally, Boulder Canyon's avocado chips are probably the best choice if you're looking for a healthier option. First, they're non GMO, so you're getting potatoes that haven't been genetically modified, which is a plus if you're trying to keep your snacks closer to nature. And unlike the highly refined oils used in most chips, avocado oils are used. Avocado oil doesn't need much processing to be really good at cooking. So, you're getting cleaner, more natural fat. Plus, avocado oil is known for being a healthier fat overall. It's rich in monosaturated fats, the same kind found in olive oil, which is linked to lower inflammation and better heart health. What's also great about avocado oil is its higher smoke point, which means it stays stable even at high temperatures. Thus, you don't get those unhealthy oxidized compounds you might get with other oils. So if you're craving a snack with crunch but want to keep it as clean as possible, Boulder's Canyon's avocado oil chips are the way to go. They're flavorful and satisfying and don't come with the same health trade-offs as cooked chips cooked in highly refined oils. Lay's might taste good, but with GMOs and refined oils, it's not the healthiest choice. Options like hers and Uglies are a tiny bit better, but if you're looking for a real upgrade, go for Kettle Brand's air finished or better yet, Boulder Canyon's avocado oil chips. Remember, every choice you make, even with snacks, can make you healthier. Thanks for watching, and if this helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more food tips and healthy swaps. See you next time.